kacha mma. Onye nwere freedom nwere ihe, o nwere ihe niile kacha mma. Onye nwere Nnamdi nwere ihe, o nwere ihe niile kacha mma. Onye nwere freedom nwere ihe, o nwere ihe niile kacha. Onye nwere Nnamdi nwere ihe, o nwere ihe niile kacha mma. Onye nwere freedom nwere ihe, o nwere ihe niile kacha mma. Hey! Onye nwere freedom nwere ihe, nwere ihe niile kacha mma. Onye nwere Nnamdi nwere ihe, o nwere ihe niile kacha mma. Onye nwere Simon nwere ihe, o nwere ihe niile kacha mma. Onye nwere freedom nwere ihe, o nwere ihe niile kacha. Onye nwere Nnamdi nwere ihe, o nwere ihe niile kacha mma. Onye nwere freedom nwere ihe, o nwere ihe niile kacha. Onye nwere Simon nwere ihe, o nwere ihe niile kacha mma. Onye nwere Nnamdi nwere ihe, o nwere ihe niile kacha. Gbaa ya gbaa! O nwere ihe niile kacha mma. Onye nwere freedom nwere ihe, o nwere ihe niile kacha mma. Onye nwere Nnamdi nwere ihe, o nwere ihe niile kacha mma. Onye nwere freedom nwere ihe, o nwere ihe niile kacha mma. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on your time zone. Where are you watching from? Good morning. If you are joining us, hit the like button so that Onyanine will join us. Onye nwere Nnamdi nwere ihe, o nwere ihe niile kacha mma. Onye nwere freedom nwere ihe, o nwere ihe niile kacha mma. Onye nwere Simon nwere ihe, o nwere ihe niile kacha mma. Kedu nke ị nwelu? PM Mba, Ọjị Ụzọ Kalụ, Okoro Awụsa, Vulture n'Imo State, Konzama Group. Kedu nke ị nwere? Kedu nke ị nwere? Yes, ahụrụ m gị. Okike Abịama nọnyela onye ọbụla n'aha Chukwu Okike Abịama. Ise, thank you. Today is 4th day of our 2 weeks sit at home. We are not sitting at home because we hate our people. We want our people to suffer. No. We are sitting at home for our leader to be released. We are sitting at home because our lives matters. For life to save lives. We are sitting at home because the Fulani are killing Biafrans. We want to go home. Biafra is our home. We are sitting at home for our brothers and sisters in DSS dungeon to save them because they are not holding only our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Yes, they lock you down for 3 months. They even seize the palliative meant for you. Why are you complaining of 2 weeks? What did they give you during that 3 months? Nothing. If palliative did not get to you, don't worry. Drink water. Lie down. The people that died in Ihamufu, in Izombe, in Olu, in Plateau, in Benue, if they have chance of living for 1 year without going to their shops, they will be grateful. Thank you, Biafrans. You are my backbone. You are giving ebony na agbaghara. And na agbaghara na agwacha King Nwe King Nwa Solomon. Ebe ka not today. People that went to campaign for Obi and start fighting us. Where are they? Detractors. And na agbaghara. Onye nwere Nnamdi nwere ihe, o nwere ihe niile kacha mma. Onye nwere Simon nwere ihe, o nwere ihe niile kacha mma. Onye nwere Dragon nwere ihe, o nwere ihe niile kacha mma. Who can stand the fire of dragon? Who can stand the fire of a real dragon? If you know what is dragon, you know that That dragon, Google it and know the implication of touching the tail of that dragon. We don't have another person dealing with the whole zoo except dragon. Ndị niile bụ achịkọta ekwe ọnụ, according to Nnamdi Kanu in-law. Achịkọta ekwe mouth. Nzama PLC. They could not even challenge Oluomo, who threatened and carried it out. They could not challenge Oba of Lagos. They could who challenged to push our people, and many of our people are inside the lagoon today. Still going down on a daily basis. Do you know what is happening in Lagos every night? They could not challenge Asere Dokubo. Could they challenge him? No, none of them. My eyeglasses. Mmadụ ịgba na-akụzi mgbada mgbada eni deziri ugogbo anya. Ịwa na-akụzi mgbada mgbada. Ada Biafra is getting tired. So we need more people. So don't send message, please. Ka ịmalụ ka anya m ekwe ha ma ahụ ụzọ. Don't call. I didn't say you should call. I just came to say thank you for making it happen. Ada Biafra is telling you that our prime minister on a well for the when I were prime minister. Because people like this woman, I didn't want to bring her, but let me show you her face. People like this woman who worked with our leader Mazen Nnamdi Kanu before, who is crying today. She don't want to talk about the release of Nnamdi Kanu. Look at her.
Lived in the same house. And like I said, at a time, I rose to be his chief of staff. Every command passed through me, both in writing, both, in maybe verbal instruction. I know his handwriting, that even if I am sleeping and somebody come and wake me up and show it to me, that letter that Ejimako paraded, that's Nnamdi, it emanated from Nnamdi Kanu. His handwriting, the style of English, the style of everything. So anybody that has stayed with Nnamdi Kanu like Ekpa and still deny that that letter did not emanate from Nnamdi, is just telling lies. So that letter is legit. We are still using the Nigerian Naira because Biafra is just this territory. It's a territory within Nigeria. Yeah.
She want to prove that the letter came from our leader. So our leader should just be there. Sit there. These are the people that worked. He said every information passed through her when our leader was working with us, working with her. And she want to tell you that you should stop sitting at home. If our leader is Amam husband, I don't know if she's married. I'm sorry. Okay, let's assume her son, because she's old enough to have a child of 18 that can even go to jail. So this woman is telling you that she's happy our leader is there. DOS group of company want to prove that letter. Are we sitting at home that we want people to suffer? We are sitting at home because we want our leader and other people in DSS dungeon to be released. This woman want to tell you that letter is good. Let our leader keep staying in dungeon. That is what they're after. The people that we are paying from the money meant for the poor orphans, widows, They are paying them. This woman you see today. So if our leader is her husband, our leader should rot in jail because they wrote formulated letter. They wrote letter in DSS dungeon. They wrote letter to keep our leader, and everybody should go about their businesses. Imagine Mazen Nandekano today without sit at home. Who will be talking about him? Nobody. Nobody. This woman did not say nothing when Asare threatened to kill all the Igbos. This woman, you did not hear her voice when Oluoma threatened to push all the kill all the Biafrans in Lagos. You did not see this woman when Oba of Lagos threatened to shoot and push our people. You see the kind of people you call your command and kill. These are the women. These are their faces. At least today, some Efulefu who have been saying that Simon Ekpa it did not take oath. One animal in America here that told me that Simon is not IPOB. One Afonso might be watching me that said that Simon Ekpa did not take oath. So, but this woman, at least you had this woman saying that Simon Ekpa was a coordinator in Finland. Hey, one Afonso came to tell me that Simon Ekpa did not take oath. Immediately, belong. Because you don't need you need dibia ka ogbal gafa. At least that woman said it with her mouth that Simon Ekpa was a coordinator. If Simon Ekpa was a coordinator before they kidnap our leader, how can you make somebody a coordinator without taking oath, without being an IPOB member? At least today, some people who are still sleeping, who are still shouting that Simon Ekpa is this, Simon Ekpa is working for Nigeria government. Is Simon Ekpa still working for Nigeria government? Is he still working for Tinubu? Is he still working for the zoo? Did you hear the woman saying that Simon Ekpa was a coordinator that is working for the zoo, that the zoo is placing bounty on his head here and there? All the newspaper today, if you not see Simon Ekpa inside, you no go buy, because you want to read our news. The same way CNN must carry our news. Oji zoo na ane, oji na bade jokita. Every media man, all these cloud chasers, all these maladjusted IPOBs, that's what I call them. Because if you're a Biafran and you are not talking about your freedom, you are maladjusted. Even it's an able graduate, doctor, this one, this oko charlatans here and there. You are fighting the only man standing now. Ohanes and Kurumini have placed bounty here and there, 50, 100, 1,000, 2,000, They even gave zoo. They gave Finland. Choose between Nigeria and the Simon. Guess what? Who did they choose? They choose Odogu the Dragon, our prime minister, against terrorist zoo. against terrorist zoo. And for people who always attack us, like this is second thing, ngaha a screenshot ya ka m wee nweta ga mbia piawa ga azụ ka mbia ka m tinye godi here before. For people attacking us, planning to go and attack Simon Ekpa in Finland, you planning to attack Ada Biafra. If we finish dealing with you, because you know why we cannot keep people like this that is calling his mother faceless idiot, name where the face. Look at what he's using. As for people like you, our dragon said something yesterday. Let me bring it, because if we keep keeping quiet for people like this, they will they will try another one. So Dragon have news for people that are coming to attack Biafrans. Not only him,
running
Biafrans.
All of you gathering in the name of trying to sponsor terrorists to Finland. You have done it before. I have not responded. You did it again. I have not responded. But this time around, I'm responding to you for you to understand that I am not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I am not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I am Simon Ekpa. Before you come, I will come for you. All of you that sat in that meeting, all of you that were making that calls, all of you that were calling each other, planning how to import and export terrorists into Finland, I'm telling you tonight, wait for it. I'm not going to know your names. You know who you are. You know yourself. But this is going to be the last time I will address this. Let me follow you, and until I come to understand that you are actually indeed sponsoring anybody to Finland, then I'm going to tell you that you don't have monopoly of planning against people. You know, since this Biafra struggle, I have remained very focused. I don't want to look at anybody. I don't want to take it personal against anyone. But those of you who are looking for a way to hunt and harm someone who is fighting for the freedom of his people. And you know, I do not want to use some word, but let me tell you, don't think that that's Abuja where you are, that you are safe. Biafrans are everywhere. And today, I am putting to an end to it. If after this broadcast, I want you to forward this particular video to Hope Uzodinma. I want you to forward this video to Iwanyamu. I want you to forward this video to Mba. I want you to forward this video to every member of Ohaneze Ndigbo. Because as I'm talking to you tonight, after this night, and that particular plan continues, believe me, Nigeria will not contain you and the Biafra people and the thing that will follow it. This is the first time I'm making this pronouncement, and I'm taking it very serious. I remain the good guy who have come that Biafra people will be free. I want everyone to understand that the propaganda against this particular civil disobedience have died and is completely dead on arrival. They are now telling you that Simon Ekpa versus Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There is nothing like that. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu remain the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. As soon as he comes out, we'll continue where we stop. That is, if Biafra has not been declared. And so, what I'm trying to say this evening is that it is no longer business as usual. You cannot be planning terrorism against me and expect me to fold my hands and watch you. I'm not going to watch you. I will come before you finish your planning. And you know what I can do. All of you, you know what I can do. So this night, I have come to give the last warning to any member of our SND. I have come to give last warning to every person that claims that he or she is a representative from the Biafra territory representing Nigeria. From the governor to senators to every political office holder, especially those in Abuja. I have come to warn you for the very last time this evening. Stop sponsoring terrorists to Finland. Finland is not a country you can mess with. We have been tracking those you sent to Finland, and believe me, I have been expecting them to move any inch. So we'll use them to set example. Today, after those people you sent to Finland has failed, you are again planning to send another people to Finland. And I'm telling you this night, I will not warn you again. You know, sometimes they say, you leave, you abandon Biafra, and you are fighting your people. I don't want to hurt any Biafra. It is not what I'm here for. But I've said, our arms and ammunition is against Nigeria state. It's against those military who come to kill. It's against those terrorists who dress in military uniform and come to kill our people. These are the people our arms and ammunition goes to. And it is going to enter their body wudu. We are not against any civilian. We are not against any ethnic group. We are not fighting against any group. We are not fighting anything concerning group of people. We don't care. What we care, our problem is Nigeria state. Our problem is the Nigeria terrorist army who have recruited terrorists into the army and they dispatch them to Biafra land to kill our people. These are the people who are fighting. We're not fighting against any ethnic group. And I will not fighting against any individual. But if you make yourself a tool that we should fight, we are ready to fight you. And this night, I will say it for the very last time. All of you gathering and making all this plan to sponsor terrorists to Finland, if you continue, before you finish that plan, you will be hunted down by the Biafra people. And it is going to happen very soon. Do not, when it starts happening, do not say that Samaneka is doing this and doing that. Because you don't expect me to fold my hand and you plan evil against me and I will be praying for you. I don't pray for evil to live. Bible says we must not pray for witches to live. So if you think that you are planning against me, when you know as a spiritual man, I am everywhere. There is nothing you plan that I don't know about. And sometimes when I'm making all this exposition, it's just for you to know that I don't want to hurt anyone. That is not Nigeria terrorist state. Otherwise, you think I'm not aware of all the plans you are making as Biafra people? We are giving you people grace to see whether you are going to repent. But if that is the case, that you are taking this particular grace for granted, believe me, continue this plan, and in the next weeks, coming weeks, you are going to hear from Biafra people. And we are going to make sure that all of you will be hunted one after the other, who plan evil and kill Biafrans. You cannot go unpunished. Today they are sharing all manner of propaganda about our civil disobedience and all that, yet they continue to cry. Yet they are crying about it. Yet they cry how they lose money. Yet they cry how we have locked down everywhere. Biafra people have locked down the entire Biafra territory. And there is nothing anybody can do about it until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is released. Until a date for referendum is announced. Until international community will know what is going on. All the meetings coming from London to Nigeria to have a meeting, all those things have expired. It doesn't move us anymore. I want to inform Biafra people today, there is crisis going on all over Africa. And the wave is blowing from Mali to Burkina Faso, from Burkina Faso to Guinea, from Guinea to Niger Republic, and all that. And of course, this evil entity called Nigeria is bragging about intervening in a country when they are actually in a war. They have not solved their own problem, they are going to Niger Republic. They have not solved their own. The immediate past one, the fake one, came from the Nigerian Republic. All these Fulanis you see shouting here and there in Abuja, they are all from Nigerian Republic. You know how much Nigeria invested in Nigerian Republic in the past 8 years? Trillions. Trillions was invested in Nigerian Republic. So, immediately they go to Nigerian Republic. Believe me, I am promising Biafra people, it is not going to be long, Biafra will be declared. And we are praying that they go to Nigerian Republic and fight. And if they back down after all this and bragging, that how they are going to intervene with ECOWAS and all that, if they finally back down from military intervention in Nigerian Republic, we are also going to declare Biafra at the end of the day. There is no two ways about it. But we're waiting them. Everything works for good for them and for those that love God. And that's exactly what is happening in Biafra struggle today. The liberation of Biafra is divine. That every step of the way, any step Nigeria do, it will favor Biafra. Anything they do will favor Biafra. And I want to inform you today that the gallant men, the Biafra Liberation Army and the Eastern Security Network are doing a very wonderful job fighting these terrorists and defeating them. And I want all of you Biafrans to understand that immediately the inauguration of the de facto government in the homeland comes to full oppression, something is going to happen, which I'm going to make public, not today, but as time goes on. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been deceived, blackmailed, cajoled by all these people you see today parading themselves as freedom fighters. And like I said, I learn from the things that happen to others. If you think you can plan, believe me, before you finish your planning, I will haunt you. And that's exactly what is going to happen. So those of you who think that Simon Ekpa has come to play, or has come to gamble, you are in for a very long ride. And like I normally say, the reason why you see me in this particular outfit is to show you the preparedness of the defense of Biafra. That is what it is. The preparedness of the defense of Biafra. We have defeated them. Today, the 83rd Division Enugu, they want collaboration with 6th Division 6. It's not going to hold any water. We have defeated them, we'll continue to defeat them. And all of them will die in Biafra land. And at the end of the day, Biafra will come. I want everyone to understand that in the coming weeks, it will be very, very interesting. After these 2 weeks sit at home, we are going to bring more stringent civil disobedience. And what it is going to be from 6 a.m. to 1 p.m. And our target is going to be the entire civil servant serving Nigeria within Biafra territory. This particular stringent measures may also be changed. I have not announced it officially. But just to give you a clue of what is to come after 2 weeks at home, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not released. We are not going to give Nigeria a breathing space. I want you to understand that our agenda now is to crash and crush the economy to zero. We want to make sure that at the end of the day, they will not have any money to buy arms and ammunition. They will not have any money to pay to the state servant. That's exactly where we're going. That money they are using to buy these arms and ammunition, we want to strangle it and strangle them so that they will not be able to afford arms and ammunition to kill their friends again. And I want you to understand that, like I said, I'm not here to make exposition. It is no longer the time we come to do exposition. The disposition will start when our platform has been fixed. Our platform is going to be fixed very soon, and you are going to have access to a new platform that we are working on. As soon as it's ready, we're going to announce it to Biafra people, and that is going to be our new YouTube. It is not all these things we have been doing, it is going to be a different one.
Our Prime Minister. Thank you, our Prime Minister. Thank you. For people that planning attack, because that's why I brought him. Because when you attack one person, the next one, you look for boxing. The next one, if we forgive you, you will look for another one. The next one, you go and look for one gun. We are waiting for you. No forgiveness for anybody. No forgiveness, because if you love zoo so much, you better start going there. For people that are planning to go to Finland, Finland is not zoo. Finland is not zoo. We are waiting for you. For people that are planning to attack Ada Biafra in Chicago, bring it on. We are not scared. Huh? We are not scared. Before we came, we are already prepared for this time. I am good since. Our leader told you that he's already a dead man. Or you think before I bring my face to the camera, I think I'm not ready. Before Simon Ekpa start doing this, he was ready for it. So what am I saying? If you said sit at home, 2 weeks sit at home is too much. What of somebody who have been sitting at home for 2 years? So it doesn't concern you. What of our brothers and sisters being kidnapped? They are in DSS dungeon. Some of them, the families have zeroed their mind that they are gone. They didn't know their whereabouts. You saw somebody 2 days ago, or last week, yes, that they said they've been looking for him for 2 years. They saw him in DSS dungeon. You think it will stop if you don't get our freedom? I don't even want anybody to talk about these people going to fight in Mali. Let them go. It will turn to our good. They've not finished fighting us. That they will go to Mali so that Inwezi can take over our territory. God is working. God is working. Don't want nobody to call me. God is working. Seriously working in our favor. If you have not supported what we are doing, go to www.ipobinusa.org/donate. Buy granite for our boys. Those people on ground are the reason you are still sleeping. Somebody, Bello Nigeria, who is Bello Nigeria? I saw him now here. Bello, your bastard is in here complaining about sit at home, that Biafra people are sitting in their houses. Unity beggars. A Miloko drug addict group of PLC. May Nigeria happen to you, supporters of Nigeria. May your immediate family witness Fulani terrorists. May they visit you and your immediate family. You are in your Lagos, in your dirty zone, and be complaining of people sitting at home in Biafra land. Are they sitting in your chair or in your bed? How does that concern you? Have you complained about your Emiloko who threatened to kill our people? Did you use your page to condemn it? The chasing and killing and destruction of our properties in Lagos. Did you, that is a Yoruba bastard, did you complain? Did you use your page to condemn it? Did you use your page, your WhatsApp page, to say in your status, please leave the Biafrans. The Igbos are not our problem. Bet me you will enjoy those Fulani very soon. Use Christmas to know how Lagos will be when Biafra go, because we must go. Unity beggars. Bello, I know Bello is not, maybe, is even a Fonja. It might be a Fonja from Ilori. It might be a Fulani terrorist. It might be Kurumiri from a Fonja Unity beggars. Our leader have been sitting in DSS dungeon for 2 years. It doesn't concern you. And some of them that is even using our leader in their profile, they are kicking against it at home. How do you want to bring him out? If you don't crumble economy of Nigeria, how do you want them to talk about our leader? How do you want to bring him out? If you are kicking against sit at home, may Nigeria happen to you and your immediate family, he said. May Fulani visit you and your household, he said. You must witness it. The tsunami must visit you. Some of you are the born throwaway, the Fulani that entered our territory behind the back, impregnated their mother. But for you sitting at home, my people back home, you are my strength. Okike gagozu nuneke, n'orie, n'afọ, na nkwọ, ise. Remember to pray for our ESN. Remember to pray for our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Remember to pray for our Prime Minister, the Dragon. Remember to pray for all the freedom fighters all over the world. We must Biafranize all the Nkurumiri. Biafra must come, whether you like it or not. Our leader must be released. Remember, when you are watching this, write our code. The first one remains hashtag free Nnamdi Kanu now. Number 2, hashtag Biafra referendum. Calling for referendum is not calling for war. If they want us to stop sit at home, let them release our leader and give us referendum so that people that want to be in Nigeria will be in Nigeria. They can relocate and be with them. As we are sitting at home for 2 weeks, if it vex you, travel and go to Sambisa Forest and stay with them and be doing your business over there. Hello. Number 4, Biafra is my home. I don't know if you are Yoruba Stad. Yoruba Stad is your, or whatever, is your home. If you are Fulani, Fulani is your home. If you are everybody here, please write hashtag Biafra is our last hope. We don't have any hope. Hope Uzodimba is not your hope. Asere Dokubo is not your hope. Mbapimba is not your hope. Who is, I think I see somebody coming now. It's not your hope. All of them, Biafra is our last hope. Number 5, hashtag Fulani the terrorists. You must tell the world in one word, one straight line. Hashtag free Fulani the terrorists. You must continue telling the world who the terrorists are. I love you guys. We must go home. All the people supporting what we are doing, one way or the other, God sees the heart. Okike Abiyama knows your heart. You might be pretending. You might be within Nnamdi Kanu picture. You might be coming as I'm doing. Inside you, you are making money out of freedom. If it is your wish for Biafra to keep fighting till eternity, you will never see Biafra. Fulani will visit you. Your household will be in the hands of Fulani. Your immediate family, Fulani will kidnap them. But inside you, if you are really fighting for this freedom, you want Biafra to be restored. You want our leader to come out. You want Biafra to be liberated, to be restored. He say all the things you are begging God. Okike, please visit all my people everywhere. I love you guys. Ada Biafra is saying